to it, and it checks which one to display based on your system.
Yeah, like a lot of Sega games do that. There's like Revenge of Shinobi will declare itself Super Shinobi in a Japanese system.
Cool.
Nice.
Alright.
Like,
Okay, like
this
the
level is such a freaking eyesore.
The absolute greatest sin Sonic 3D Blast commits, and it commits a lot.
And there are many.
There are many.
Is this
Turning
level?
all over
Is
the
this
place.
level, but there's something about this level, and you've seen it like in a few other places too. This game has loops in them. They are all loops you will never actually get to run on. They are all automatic, basically auto-scroll segments. And that is
just like modern Sonic.
That is just offensive. You shut your whore mouth, Kishi.
This game is just like the color choices in this level are so ugly. Like this level is eye-searing.
I'm gonna say something very offensive to certain
Everyone.
individuals. It's very European.
Oh no.
Okay.
To humanity.
Yeah, it kind of does look like a European sort of Genesis
I
game.
called it! I knew it! I was gonna say it, and I knew, but like you'd want to be like, oh, it's not true, but you couldn't because it's true. God.
No, like European games have a very specific art style, and you know it's often like this ugly, almost garish overuse of color.
Look,
was
Europeans just don't know what
Bugsy
color
a
is.
European game?
I don't believe so.
It's
No.
not. It has some European staff members, but
That's not
like
to
it's
say
worth
all
noting that
European
none of the
games.
Sonic games past
That's not to say like all
developed in
games like
Japan.
made in Europe look bad. Like I'm gonna say Banjo-Tooie looks very good for an N64 game, and that's European as fuck. They are the
Yeah, no, it's more
actually
just
like
like it's more just that
I
like there was a
Banjo-
certain
no, not
characteristic
Banjo.
like
I like the,
this is the sort of the sort of colorizing you'd see on an Amiga game.
Yeah, it reminds me of RoboCop.
What were you saying? Yeah. Yeah, it does look a lot like James Pond 2 RoboCop.
The fact that you called it James Pond 2
Yeah.
RoboCod makes me want to slap your shit. Actually,
Wait, was
I didn't even say it right. It's James
I like
Pond
Turk.
2 codename RoboCop.
fuck you, fuck you. I hope you die, you son of a bitch.
Lee, why are you so mad?
I'm a mad person.
Is Turkin
That's
Turkin a Euro game?
yes, Turrican
Sorry,
was made
what?
by Factor 5 European.
Oh
Yeah.
man, why am I playing this
Turkin-
instead of Vector Man?
Turkin was
Vector Man's
pretty
shit.
great.
I like Vector Man.
Vector
don't know
Man
if-
is Blue Sky Software, who are
I
American.
don't know if Vector Man is actually good. It probably isn't, but
Vector Man's garbage.
but I played it with a special like one of those rapid fire controllers where you could like where it would like just where it had like where you just like flick little switches over the buttons and it would just flick the buttons super hard whenever you pushed it, and that meant that I had basically
Turbo control.
Yeah, turbo controller. That meant basically I had auto fire in the game, and I was like, this is the shit. I love it. So I had a lot of fun with Vector Man.
Yeah, Vector Man's not very.
You can't like tell me that Vector
They
Man's not very
tried-
good because I love it in my heart.
There was actually they tried to do a PS2 reboot of Vector Man that got canceled.
Yeah, I saw
Wait,
that.
what is Knuckles doing there?
He wasn't made out of little balls, and therefore he was terrible.
That's how you get to a bonus stage.
I've already done 3 of
You
them.
give him
and
50 rings and he takes you to a
And I don't
bonus
care enough to get all the emeralds. I don't think it even changes the ending in this version of this game. Wait, no, I think
Wait, how many more stages do you have left?
too many. I'm really
stage. There are
Travesty.
5 zones of 2x each.
Also, unlike a normal
When I was-
Sonic game,
when I was-
every zone is taken like 20 minutes.
Yeah, because,
yeah, kinda.
because
There's no
of the
time limit.
scavenger hunt.
There's no time limit in this game for a reason. Also,
Yeah, the entire game is like a scavenger hunt. It's really boring.
Sonic's played with the scavenger hunt idea before. Like, if you want the good ending in Sonic CD, that's kind of what you're doing, but it's not like this. Not even remotely like this.
Yeah,
At least
well,
that's in a
Sonic
Sonic
CD
game,
also
like a
has
real Sonic.
fun things that happen in it.
Yeah, Sonic CD is like, you know, actually pretty darn good. I like Sonic CD.
It's a shame that Sonic CD, like, phone, like, I think it's phone and XBLA are, like, the only places that the remake came out on.
Didn't make it on Steam? For some reason I thought it was on Steam.
I don't think it did.
on
If it did, I
PS3.
should check it out. Oh yeah, it went on PSN as well. I want it to be playable
Wait,
on
I was-
more systems.
I was thinking of during the Steam sale, I considered gifting you Neptunia to stream.
You know,
So-
the
so
weird thing
basically,
is,
like,
okay, I've befriended this dude who's actually like a halfway popular Let's Player on the Twitters. Goes by Sir Tap Tap. He's that guy. He's that guy who wrote the hilarious Fire Emblem. Hey, so Fire Emblem's a really like neat thought experiment as to what if they made porn for the N64.
Yeah, it was a good
Like
joke.
that guy's great,
Yeah,
but
I
he
didn't think
loves
that guy
Neptunia. He's
for,
always posting about Neptunia, and I'm like, what the fuck is Neptunia? And he's like, it's this great parody thing, and I'm like, fuck you. That's not what I mean.
But
Yeah.
What-
So
I still-
I decided not to because you would probably insist that I watched a stream, and that would just be tragic.
That's my one rule. If you're gifting me a game, you gotta watch that shit.
yeah, Callie was correctly under the impression that Neptunia's 30-hour length would not justify having to sit and watch it.
That's clear. I really am sorry about that I haven't like spent more time on Validus' story, but I'm just super bad at Metroidvanias, and I got super lost in it. And also, I'm really bad
What
at the
is,
combat in the game.
What is Validus?
Valdis
story.
I can't pronounce it.
Valdis
About this
story.
story.
I can't pronounce it right. It's Kalir gifted it to me, and I gotta say it's actually a really neat little game. I'll enjoy it quite a bit, but it's really long, and normally like unless you're like clearly just goofing on me, like I think Acid Thorn or Rebel Fire. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Rebel Fire. Gifted me a Temper Tantrum, but Temper Tantrum is literally just a 5-second run around this room for a few minutes
Round
thing.
game.
So, you know, maybe I'll do that for him sometime, but, like, you know, it's not, like, in the plans. But, like, with Kalir, when Kalir gifted me that, I was like, yeah, I'll totally stream this. But I haven't really, for a game like that, I want to at least sort of halfway know what I'm doing, and I haven't even been able to get to the halfway point yet, so...
Every day, Lester would be like scouring the Steam sales, and he'd be like, "Hey, should I send this to Beat?"
Dude, always
And I
send
would
me
find,
stuff.
like-
I always appreciate getting bad gifts.
The problem is that one, Neptunia is worse than you could imagine, and two, it's like 30 hours long. So, Beat, I want you to imagine a game where the entire joke is, what if a video game console was an anime little girl?
That's not even a joke. Like you calling that a
Now
joke.
imagine that stretched out over 30 hours.
You calling that a joke is offensive to the idea that humor is a thing that exists.
No, trust me, I've been angry at these games ever since they came out because the entire thing is like, oh man, console wars as little girls. And like, they kind of piss me off at like the concept of, that's not a joke, that's not funny. You're not funny.
Hey, that could be a joke. This part offends me. You put loops in the game only to taunt us. These fuckers.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
But yeah,
I didn't
like-
finish the Bitcoin story.
Oh, okay, finish it, dude. Tell us.
Oh yeah, you need to tell the big point story.
Tell them
Alright,
you got
so-
coins.
So basically, OKCoin just stopped paying him.
Yeah.
and-
Okay. Rad. Good.
And
I don't want
Roger
to
Ver
think
was like, "What the fuck, man?"
What? They're both
So-
right here. All right. Shit.
so-
we'll do this.
OKCoin produced a contract that basically, they're like, okay, this is the contract that we signed, and it clearly says here that we can cancel it at any time given 6 months' notice. And then Roger Ver produced his own version of the contract, which didn't have that line in it, and said that OKCoin's version of the contract was a forgery.
Okay. You know, honestly, I'm not sure which one I
Bitcoins and
believe
has
here.
disappeared.
I think the OKCoin's version might have been a forgery.
It's entirely
But they're
possible.
No, I believe it.
But you know, when you're dealing with a guy like Roger Ver, it's like if somebody ran up and punched, and I'm going to make a lot of enemies here. If somebody ran up and punched Hitler in the face, I'd say, wow, that was kind of a dick move. But it was Hitler, so whatever. Roger Ver, basically 50 Hitlers.
50 entire Hitlers. I
Yeah, I don't know
can't
if
tell
you
what
ever-
Sonic is supposed to be running over in those special stages.
The big ass
I don't know if
bridge.
you
Who
ever,
gives a fuck,
if
man?
you ever apologize for saying, "Hey guys, I think Mt. Gox is gonna turn out just fine."
I think everything's gonna be okay with this service that's saying bitcoins are worth way more than anyone else will pay for them.
Hey, no, you could exchange them for Magic the Gathering online cards. Not Magic the Gathering cards, Magic the Gathering online cards.
Wait, so you couldn't actually buy like physical Magic the Gathering decks?
No, this was an exchange for Magic the Gathering online cards,
I
which were the
assumed,
digital cards used only in the digital card game.
That's what?
Well, that proves it's a legit
Well,
currency.
I thought they switched entirely to Bitcoin. Like,
Well, I'm sure
I
they
thought
did at some point. Like eventually.
They did. It's just that that's where Mt. Gox comes from. Like Magic the Gathering online exchange.
I thought it was like, an online
like-
exchange for Magic the Gathering. God damn it! I was gonna go for the other
No,
special stage.
it's for Magic it's an exchange of Magic the Gathering online cards.
That is. Well, no. I am offended. I'm offended.
Pete, is it any surprise that something that was in the market of pretend playing cards moved to being in the market of pretend play currency?
You could have just said Monopoly money, dude.
Yeah,
Hey man,
others,
hey, man.
trying to go for that
I
alliterative.
still own some. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that
That's your fault.
that
You should
this-
get rid of it before it crashes again.
Yeah, like Cowscrub, I tried really hard to not diss you out every single day of your life when you were in Bitcoin, but now that you're not, I gotta say, I feel much more cavalier about being actually honest about my opinions on your stupid fake money. Like I don't feel the need to be polite about your goddamn Monopoly money anymore. I'm sorry, bro.
Fake money.
Yeah.
There, we're
Hey man, the revolution's coming.
just like Ron Paul. Please donate to the Ron Paul campaign in Bitcoin.
Do you remember the
like
Ron
anime
Paul
reason?
game?
Yeah,
Isn't it
yeah,
Ron
they
Paul?
like got scammed by Kickstarter and then it never happened.
Yeah, no, they the Kickstarter was
Some guy put it.
Kickstarter was
Some
in
guy
fact
put a
successful.
Ron Paul Flash game on Kickstarter, got $30,000, and never released anything.
Isn't the Rand Paul presidential campaign actually accepting Bitcoin campaign donations?
I would not be surprised.
Like, I'm not sure how you convert that into non-monopoly money, but
I gotta be honest about this. I don't have it in me to lie about this. I tend to, in my brain, mix up Rand Paul, and RuPaul's Drag Race.
yeah, no, I was wondering if I was alone.
Here we go. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, who today formally announced his bid for the 2016 Republican presidential nomination, has begun accepting Bitcoin donations.
Well, I'm
There
sure
we
that
go.
excited.
Oh man,
I'm sure that excited
Bitcoin must be.
Wait,
a whole bunch of internet libertarians. Libertarians.
Look out, Drew. he's
Internet
a
idiots!
libertarian. Yeah, I'm gonna knock off a shelf.
What did you just say, fanboy?
hold on, guys. I thought
Look out, Terrell, he's
thought Rand
he's a
Paul was the
libertarian.
guy
Yeah,
from
I'm gonna knock all his books off.
Oh god, this bit. Hey, you guys want to see the worst thing ever to happen in a game that was calling itself Sonic? Well, this is it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I gotta do the balloon challenge. And I actually pulled it off on the first try, too.
spoilers.
Shut up, dude. It's a stream.
Oh, you're scaling land then?
VP candidate in Argentina, a Harvard Econ PhD, appears to promise cryptocurrency as Argentina's money if elected.
Well, okay. I'm sure that made...
Good for you, Argentina.
Yeah.
I guess.
Our Economics Reviewing upvoting Peter Serta's 2012 master's thesis on Bitcoin. Take a peek, do not brigade.
Do not forget what?
Brigade.
Never forget.
Never... Bitcoin was in it. What the hell even hit me?!
Oh, this
God!
I just
Oh,
asked the question that has no answer. How do I use Bitcoin?
oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I just realized something. Those spikes on the floor? They just find your position relative to the floor and damage at all points. Oh god, I just died in midair from a spike on the floor.
That was incredible.
Holy shit! I'm done. I'm done for
Spike
tonight.
just
I'm
reaching
done.
for the
But I am
stars.
also going to save state so we can continue this at a later time.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I don't give a fuck. Alright, we're back. I got Fanboy and Calscrub and whoever else shows up in the chat and calls me a motherfucker till I add them. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I can speak to the efficacy of this plan.
Alright.
It works, typically.
The advertisement just finished.
Spring Stadium zone might be the ugliest zone in Sonic history.
It is so disgusting. And
Wait, do you guys see video right now? I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm seeing video.
Died, like in chump.
But he's paused. Okay, he just had paused.
Okay, I'm gonna reload again.
Oh my gosh. Like, this is the ugliest
Eye
video game.
searing. But somehow, I'm already having much more fun than I had at any point during Go-Go Nippon. I fucking hated doing that one.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing, though, right? As bad as like Sword of Asumi and hella I'm super tired, so this is like gonna be terrible.
Oh, there we go.
But like as bad as like Sword of Asumi and like Love at First Sight were, and those games were objectively bad. Like you could like write a.
I'd still say I'd
college-
still call Sword of Asumi the most offensive to my sensibilities.
That's the thing, though, right? Like as offensive as those games were, I had more fun doing those recordings than I did from the most recent one. That one just sat with me the wrong way. It didn't feel like I didn't even like.
Well,
like,
Go-Go Nippon was the most like cravenly calculated.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt bad. I don't even like the video recording, and that's sad because Magflare and Morning Song and Kishi all put in their yeoman's effort to make it as good as they could, but I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Maybe if we just had Callie here, we could have made it. We could have made something good.
Maybe.
Wait, weren't you on like the last time you played this game? Weren't you also on this stage?
Yeah. I just save stated in the middle of it. I'm just gonna combine the videos because I don't give a
Yeah, that's gonna be a really disorienting combination.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
I think that's actually kind of the point at this point.
No, this is my
We
relaxation
go back to look
stream.
at Rouge the Bat. Time to look at Rouge the Bat trivia.
There's trivia of Rouge the Bat now. Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, thanks, Sonic Wiki.
Okay, so
Prime
this is the
game
boss of
guide
this
for
zone,
Sonic
right?
the Hedgehog 2006 states that there are rumors that Rouge has feelings for both Shadow and Knuckles. It also it also erroneously says above that in Omega's back history that it was his rampage that unleashed Rouge from Eggman's base.
Whatever.
In Sonic Riders, Rouge has blue eyeshadow on the character select screen and in gameplay, but when you see her icon on the race results screen, she has pink eyeshadow. Very similar to the eyeshadow in Sonic Heroes. I can't even.
Rouge the Bat was created for one reason. That was to see if they could somehow sneak jiggle physics into a Sonic game.
The answer, apparently, yes.
Yes, they did. They could. They got it passed. At no point, well, I'm sure at some point, like somebody said, "Seriously, guys, seriously," but nobody thought to stop them.
Everyone was like, "Yeah,
Oh wow, I
just
can.
keep
Oh
going."
wow, I just found the pro strats beating this boss. Now I know how to speedrun this game. Not that I ever will.
There's no such thing as a hard boss in this game.
Wait, so after we beat this boss, we can be done with this